The Power Hour with John Lee.
Fabian, show us a picture of the Juju, please. It's the white-faced picture. We're going to see that. I can show you here on the screen. Okay. So,
no, I can tell you that
you didn't see any of that.
No, but when we were there, we saw that they have like the very important people there, the politicians and things like that. There is like a traditional way and like the new way.
Right. I understand what you mean.
The traditional way, you can see the people. There is a king, indeed, in Ghana.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. There is a president.
I knew that.
Yeah. But there is a king, too. Yeah. And he dressed like, like leopard or tiger dress with a lot of I don't know, things.
Jewelry of some kind.
Yeah. And they are very respect because there are like kingdoms, but there is one like big king.
Yeah, the King of Kings.
Yeah, the King of Kings. They meet in a place, in a square, once every, 3 months. I'm not sure about this. But they meet and they present like respect. They show respect to this big king.
Including the president. Does the president have to show respect to the king?
Not in that place, in that square, in that moment.
Right.
But somebody told us that when some decision has to be made, the president has to ask to the King of Kings about that. So this tradition impact me a lot, because they are like in a balance between the modern age and these more traditional ways to work together to
compromise.
Or to guide people.
That reminds me of every single country in the world. In one way or another. Let's look England. You've got a monarchy. Who basically, I'm not going to the same extreme, but the monarchy in England, they don't just represent one family, they represent the long lines of rich families that represent the houses of this and the houses of that, and the counts and the earls and the dukes. That's what the monarchy is. It's not just one family, it's an institution. So they represent long-term traditional institutional power, not just 4 or 5 term democratic power that comes and goes, in a cyclical manner. So there's always a compromise there. Go to the other side of the world, go to Saudi Arabia, where you've got the Wahhabis that run the country's basic, education programs and cultural programs. And they are fundamentalist Islamic purists who believe that everybody on earth should live like Muhammad did at the time of his time on earth, the time of his life, which was basically with nothing. And at the same time, you got the Sauds, who are the official governing family of the country, living in the greatest opulence in the world, driving the biggest cars and living in the most incredible houses and spending billions on football clubs and things like that. So there's a lot of these kind of cultural, historical conflicts going on around the world. It's just that you're seeing it there in a way that's even harder to understand.
The Power Hour with John Lee.